Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Reality radio for a really great future. We're talking real money.
All righty. Welcome back to the show. I'm Don McDonald. This is Talking Real Money. We're so glad you joined us. And let me get the phone number out of the way because we've only had a couple of calls and we could use some more.
We could use a lot more.
A lot more. 855-9...
855-935.
You know the number?
Talk?
Yeah, what are the numbers after that? What is
I don't know. I have no idea.
8255.
Okay.
That's how you spell talk on a phone.
Okay.
Oh. So I got that out of the way.
Thank
now,
you.
one of the things that we spend a lot of time talking about on Talking Real Money is what we believe is the biggest thing you're going to do with your money, and that is retire.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Save it to spend it when you don't have regular income.
Right.
Correct. Yeah.
But we don't talk much about how you figure out when to retire. I know I'm challenged by this because my thinking is I don't want to retire. I don't know what I do. But Bruce Horowitz, who's a freelance writer in the Wall Street Journal, came up with 10 really powerful questions.
Subtle signs.
They're signs, though, and they're really kind of cool. I want to run these by Tom because I went through all 10 and none of them apply to me.
Really? Well, because you don't really go to work. A lot of these are about going to work.
I went through every one of them. I went, nope. Okay, maybe
the first one,
10, but I sit down most of the time. So, what's the first one?
Well, the first one, and I was going to make a first marriage joke here, but I'm not going to. Arrive at work feeling numb. So for me, it used to be arriving home feeling numb, but that's a whole other thing.
So. That's when you go you get up on Monday morning and you go, no, I don't want to do this.
You numbness comes out more than once or twice a week, says one retirement coach. It's over.
Okay, so how are you with that?
Yeah, I don't really feel I like getting up in the morning going to work. So that I don't think that one really applies.
That one doesn't apply to me either.
I'm ready to go.
Does that apply to you?
Here's the thing about that for me, it's the interaction I get when I go to work, right? Because here it's just me and pretty soon just me and my wife, no offense, because the other ones they're trailing, by the way, 1-0 at halftime in the third place game for those of you following along.
So she'll be in fourth. Her team will be in fourth place.
Yeah, I know. But still I know they'll be disappointed, but still
they made it.
Season, so
They made it into the championships.
Final four. So that one doesn't, I know it does for a lot of people, though, that work for big corporations. They said they get up and like, I don't really want to go down there. And by the way, I don't think it applies as much today because they got to stay at home. Yeah, okay.
I want to do number 2. I want to do number 2 because number 2 definitely does not apply to me. But let's find out who it might apply to.
Oh,
here is number 2.
This is going to be a surprise. Yeah.
If you're ready for retirement if you shrink from learning new tech tools. Who do we know who hates learning new tech tools, ladies and gentlemen?
I'm looking out the window, and there's a reflection on the window, which really kind of sucks.
I'm looking over at my technology that has FaceTime on it, and I see a guy over there.
But only for the last 25 or 30 years have I really faced that. It really hasn't been that recent.
He's been shrinking from learning new tech tools for just a couple of decades. Whereas I have incorporated AI into my daily life.
That's true. Every day you're
advancing
AI
at
and
all?
I'm going backward. Yeah, a little bit, but not much.
You do?
Yes, I do. When I write stuff, I do.
Have you chatted with Chat?
I have. I know.
Luddite,
I knew that'd surprise
no
you.
more.
So, I think I'm still Luddite. But.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's one. And then lucky for me, and I know people are going to, I have people, right? So I can say, hey, come in here and
do these things.
Figure these things out. I got my millennials.
I have Kath. I have Chat GPT. That's all I have. That's the only person I can boss around. Certainly not Debbie.
No way.
How about number 3?
This is a weird one. It says avoid promotions. It might be time to retire when the word promotion suddenly sounds intimidating instead of intriguing.
I can see that.
For me,
though.
It's more about shrinking my role eventually.
Because think about it. In your case, would you want to be promoted to president of the company someday or something? No. So
no interest.
You don't want to go any higher than regional manager.
No.
Right?
Director.
A regional director. I'm sorry.
Thank you, please.
Oh, I know.
Expect a bow when you say that, and maybe a scrape as well.
Manager sounds so mundane and trite.
Director, sir, please. Yeah, no. If they came and said we really want you to do this, I'd say God bless you. But no.
Yeah. Now number 4 kind of ties into number 1. I think it's catch the Sunday scaries. That's dreading Mondays, which is like going and feeling numb.
I have never had that feeling in all my years of work. I like working. I've always gotten up and been ready to go. So I've never felt that.
Yeah, and I've kind of worked for myself for so long that if I don't feel like working first thing Monday morning, I'll work a little later.
Yeah, exactly. That really has. And I'm a guy who gets up Saturday and Sunday mornings and works. So it really doesn't apply. I like the job. I like talking to people.
I'd rather be working than almost anything else. Almost. There's a few things, but not many.
Yeah.
How about constantly checking your 401k?
That's just not me at all.
Well, shouldn't be anybody, really.
But if you're waking up, and we do have people who call us and say, hey, I just hit fill in the blank. I'm ready to go. I was waiting until I got to that dollar amount.
Okay, so
and you're the guy who correctly pointed
out.
Yeah, you're the guy who correctly pointed out. Well, take that number and reduce it by 20% because market's gone up a lot lately, and you ought to expect a bear market along the way. So I think that's something to pay attention to.
Yeah, and we've got just, a few more. How many more? 5 more. So we're halfway through. We're going to get to those after this break. But in the meantime, if you'd like to call us, we'd like to talk with you at 855-935-TALK.
Tom and Don are talking real money.
Do you suffer from financial flinch reflex? Hi, I'm Don McDonald, and financial flinch reflex, or FFR, is a widespread condition triggered by watching too much financial news and not having a solid retirement plan. Common symptoms include doom scrolling, yelling at your portfolio, and considering gold bars, crypto, or your brother-in-law's startup. Markets don't cause panic. Not having a plan for them does. The best treatment? A real financial plan, one that's based on your life, not the latest headlines. And yes, we're talking to you, future retiree. Start your financial calming regimen today with a free, no-pressure meeting with an Appella advisor at TalkingRealMoney.com or call 800-386-3004. That's TalkingRealMoney.com, because a plan is the antidote to panic. Side effects of planning may include peace of mind, smarter investing, and fewer late-night CNBC binges. Please plan responsibly. Appella is an SEC-registered investment advisor. See AppellaWealth.com or the firm's Form ADV for more details.
Your guides to a really great financial future. Tom and Don are talking real money.
And we're talking about the signs. When you're reading those life tea leaves, what are the signs that it's time for you to retire, get out of the workforce, at least partially? And we've gone through 5. Now there are 5 more.
Yeah.
Number 6
You want to go back through the original 5?
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead. Give us a quick recap.
Yeah, quick update. Arriving at work feeling numb, unless it was just a long night the night before. Shrink from learning new tech tools. That's something I've only faced for 35 years. Number 3, avoiding promotions. Number 4, catching the Sunday scaries. I guess that's the anxiety you have on Sunday because you got to go to work on Monday. Mm-hmm. And then constantly checking your 401k. And for me, that the people I talk to say, I'm always looking at it to see if I have enough.
And this is an article written recently by Bruce Horowitz in the Wall Street Journal. And number 6, I'm going to address this one personally. I'm sure Tom will too. Number 6 is wish you could volunteer more.
Yeah.
I don't really wish I could volunteer more.
Yeah. I volunteered on a lot of things over the last 25 years, and I'm going to do it more when I do retire, but I don't wake up in the morning wishing I could do more, I guess. I don't know. It's an odd thing.
My time on the HOA volunteering is enough for me.
You should get a large medal or maybe a trip to somewhere for that. So that one's not as pertinent, but I would say the next one I see this a lot, and it's maybe it's just me.
This is just life, dude. This is just getting old, isn't it?
I think it is. So, notice your peers are gone.
Yeah, I mean, Tom's only peer is sitting in a studio in Florida.
Yeah, no, there literally is.
Paul Merriman's gone.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just called him your peer.
Well, I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yeah, he's a bit older, but I'm okay with that. But there's nobody at work.
Yeah.
That's of an age. We used to have a woman that worked for us.
Is there anyone at Appella who is close to you? The whole firm?
So.
I don't think
because
so.
the guy that used to run the whole place, he retired. He was 5 years younger.
Yeah.
So somebody referred to me in a meeting the other day as going to die with his boots on. Okay, which I then showed him I don't wear boots, but.
I think you should wear
that. Always insinuates it like
the boots and the spurs.
that always like that's not what that was awful or I had to do it or that, I wouldn't feel bad if I died at my desk, I guess, because I would be doing something I like doing anyway.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But that's a legit. I think that people because it's like, and I love the young people I work with, so I don't have a problem with that.
Well, and then number 8 is one that
this is more. This gets to me.
Yeah, this is very personal. This is very, very individual. You feel left out of retirement. What do they mean by that?
I see friends all the time that write me from, hey, I'm bicycling in Utah, or hey, I'm spending 4 weeks in Arizona, or that makes my heart go a little bit.
I'm bicycling through Utah, or I'm hiking through Arizona.
No, not hiking. They were just staying there for the winter.
So you have knees that are doing what to you now? Oh, wait, that's number 10. Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm
we're getting to that later.
Myself.
No, but the point is I do feel those twinges when people say, hey, I'm going to do that. I have the freedom of which to do that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And I think a lot of it comes from the person, your significant other, your spouse, because, if they're retired, then they're probably bugging you to retire. Gee, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Number 9. Well, you should leave your job for this, not even at retirement age. And that is, you hate your boss.
That should have nothing to do with retirement. That should have everything to do with any job you're in, any age, any circumstance. That's a horrible time to work.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I'm just finishing up watching Mad Men, the series again, and just how egregious things were in the 60s and 70s, especially for women. It's just horrible the way they get treated. So, and all lower employees for that matter that are just sort of treated like we just don't care. If you're in a job like that, there's no reason to continue.
Yeah, really. You should be leaving that job no matter.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely 110%. I give you permission right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you 10% of my 401k or something, but
I can't even remember if I ever had a job where I hated my boss. I can say I had some bosses I didn't respect much, but not hated.
Yeah.
If I hated, I would leave.
People that many times, though, but you've always been kind of the independent guy.
Yeah, and then finally, it's Tom and me. It's both of us.
Yeah,
my bursitis kicks up, which makes me sound like Granny in the Beverly Hillbillies or something. Hey, it's the bursitis. So if your knees get achy or your hips get achy, should you retire? Well, the reason
I don't see what that has to do with anything
is because you want to go on that bicycle ride before you can't do it.
Oh, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
I've done
I've done all that stuff. I don't, and I've reffed a gazillion games. Although I saw my guy on Friday and he said I'm good to go, right back on the field.
Okay,
take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Do me a favor, either go get a Segway or get one of those AI exoskeleton things because you're going to just fall apart out there on the field. They're going to have to card you.
No, he said I wouldn't. He gave me confidence that I wouldn't.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I'm not sure.
Is he willing to guarantee the knees?
No, he's not.
Money back guarantee?
I asked for a guarantee. That's exactly what I asked for. You're so funny. I said, and he said, no guarantees. They don't guarantee anything. There is one thing they guarantee. You got to pay for the visit.
You're going to get a bill. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, no. But there's some legit things there. I mean, the ones I also feel on a personal level is when people sort of go around you. They don't ask you for input advice or anything. You think, well, I guess that's not important
to you more and more these days.
It is,
isn't it?
Yeah. The relevance number keeps going down, and I think, okay, they're going to make their own decisions, I guess. So
yeah, I guess I really do have it. I mean, the fact that I don't miss the ongoing camaraderie, the social aspect of a job.
Yeah.
I guess means, since I don't miss that I have it good because I don't have all of these things to deal with.
No.
I just decide for myself.
They are difficult emotionally, and if they're overwhelming, you're right. Then you should call it quits and move on to something else.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you should give us a call if you're overwhelmed. 855-935-TALK. Call now.
Tom and Don are talking real money.
Meet the computer you can talk to. With Copilot on Windows, working, creating, and collaborating is as easy as talking. Got writer's block? Share your screen with Copilot Vision to help spark inspiration, and use Copilot Voice to have a conversation and brainstorm ideas. Or maybe you need some tech help. With Copilot Vision, Copilot sees what you see. Let Copilot talk you through step-by-step guidance so you can master new apps, games, and skills faster. Try now at windows.com/Copilot.
For your real life and real future, Tom and Don are talking real money.
It is the most important topic we can discuss, really. I mean, there are other things that from time to time rise in or fall in importance. But money, getting it, saving it, spending it, investing it, protecting it, it's so all-encompassing. It's so important to your future. So give us a call at 855-935-TALK. That's 855-935-8255. It's free, and it's easy, and we'd love, love, love to spend a little time talking with you here on the program. But if you can't call us on Saturdays, you can go to talkingrealmoney.com. And you can still send us your questions because I know they come up all the time. And that's why we have the Friday podcast where I take those that were called in with your mouth, your words, you spoke them, or you typed them. Then they come out here on this or other podcasts, and Tom's got a whole slew of them.
Yeah.
Right there.
This one comes from Davenport, Florida.
That's
James.
Just like 2 minutes away from here.
Really?
Like 3 minutes.
Well, maybe you should just run over and bring him in the
James,
studio.
what do you need, dude?
Yeah. He says currently has the Schwab Intelligent Portfolio Premium, which gives him access to a financial advisor anytime I want for $35 a month. Wow, that's pretty inexpensive. Portfolio has $800,000 in various IRA accounts. They allocate $90,000 into that using cash in a money market fund, SWGXX, which has a 7-day yield of 3.79 and an expense ratio of 0.44. I'm assuming, he says, I'm making 3.35. In other words, taking the 3.79 and subtracting out the expense ratio.
Yeah, okay. I think that's probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about having that much in cash? I don't like it. That's one of the things I don't like about the Schwab Intelligent Portfolio.
This is why Schwab does it. They don't make money on these accounts.
Charging you $400 a year for an advisor.
Yeah, they don't make money. What they do is they make money on the spread between what they can lend that money out and pay you. Because you can get, in a high-yield savings account, you can get 4.2%. Well, gee, it sounds to me like that's right around 0.5%.
Yeah.
That Schwab is taking from everybody's, and they're putting 5 of every portfolio in cash?
I don't remember the
I
percentage,
think it's 5%.
but it is high.
Yeah, which is really high. So, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. Must be something exciting going on in the game because Tom is totally...
No, we just gave up the second goal. It's over.
Oh, darn it.
There's 20 minutes left. It's over.
Well,
This is one of the disadvantages. Yeah, it's true. This one, and we've had the ball at their end the whole time. I hate that about soccer. That's been bang, 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 and then they got one shot, went in. That's the game. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, right? So this is one of the disadvantages of this particular portfolio, this setup that they have, because they're going to tell you they don't charge you, but at the end of the day, they really kind of do.
Yeah, it's just a backward charge.
Correct. Yeah.
And I guess you have to figure out what the cost is to you. You really do, because if you're getting the service you like, and the loss of that 0.5%, so it's $90,000, so it's $450 additional. It's like, it's $450 additional a year, roughly. Mm-hmm. If it's worth that to you for the service you're getting, then fine. It's just very sneaky. I like
They've done it for a long time. This is nothing new.
Right. I like clarity and transparency. I'm a big fan, but whatever.
So it's not a new program, and many people love it. So, maybe it is legit. I don't know. So,
well, it's legit.
I mean, maybe for the right circumstance. Pardon me.
It might have a purpose. Again, it just goes back to tell me what you're charging me.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me decide if it's worthwhile. Make it transparent.
I agree.
Because there's too much game playing in the industry, and it's been a part of the financial services industry for a very long time. I think it probably started in the 80s. Prior to the 80s, there was a great deal of transparency. Stockbrokers, money managers, they told you what they charged right up front. Yeah. And we said, okay, yeah, you can charge me $100 commission on that transaction. That's fine. Then they started hiding commissions.
Yeah.
Because some people in the industry, Vanguard, for example, started creating no-load mutual funds where there wasn't a salesperson involved and therefore a commission being paid. And that meant the salespeople now have to find a way to hide that fee or defend it.
Yeah.
And defending it was hard.
The whole aspect even of expense ratios in general is something worth discussing because most people don't know what they're paying those fund companies unless they go online and look. They don't publish it. I mean, they don't put it in your statement. They don't tell you here's how much you're paying.
They put it in the prospectus, but who reads a prospectus? Anyway, you want to ask us some questions? Go to talkingrealmoney.com, send them in.
Tom and Don are talking real money.
'Tis the season for all your holiday favorites, like A Very Jonas Christmas Movie and Home Alone on Disney+.
Should I burn down the joint? I don't think so.
Then Hulu has National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
We're all in for a very big Christmas treat.
All of these and more streaming this holiday season. And right now, save big with our special Black Friday offer. Bundle Disney Plus and Hulu for just $4.99 a month for 1 year. Savings compared to current regular monthly price. Ends 12/1. Offer for ad-supported Disney Plus Hulu bundle only. Then $12.99 a month or then current regular monthly price. 18 plus terms apply.
Reality radio for a really great future. We're talking real money.
Hello again and welcome to the Talking Real Money radio program and podcast. It's a radio show on Saturdays on Northwest News Radio in Seattle, which allows you to call us because we're live and actually talking with people like right this very moment, unless you're listening to the podcast. And this podcast would air on Wednesday. Yes, this would be the Wednesday podcast. This right now will be Wednesdays.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So you should call us.
The ones we record this week get heard early in 2027.
No, but in December.
It always takes forever.
Well, no, we try to stay ahead because things happen.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, like you take vacations.
I knew that was coming.
Well, you do.
Fair enough.
Are you taking one in 2026 yet? I mean, 2025?
I've got one more in 2025.
One more in 2025? And how many scheduled for 2026 so far?
I don't want to say because I'll just get lambasted. It's all in one hand. Does that work?
It's my planned vacations for 2026, I can count them on no hands.
Yeah.
No hands.
No hands. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
yeah.
But, at least... I hate change. I can't even say this. I can't even say this.
Just say it. What? Just do it.
I hate change. And, you wanted to talk about change, and I hate change. It really changes. As a matter of fact, change actually used to be worth something. In the year 1800, when this was still a young country, 10 pennies, 1 dime, was worth the equivalent of $2.50 today.
10 pennies, 1 dime, $2.50. Okay, because of inflation.
Because of inflation. So,
yeah, right.
Therefore, why are we still dealing with change pretty much at all in America?
Well, we got rid of the penny, right?
But that wasn't enough. We should get rid of all change and just round to the nearest dollar.
Well, I think that's not far from happening, probably.
Well, it's time based on the inflation numbers I'm looking at. If a dime could get you, $2.50 or a nickel, basically, 2 cents were about $1. 2.5 cents, about $1. So,
but there's some good news here.
What? There isn't good news. Okay.
Yeah, there is good news.
For whom?
If you've got old coins, the value of a quarter minted in 1964 or before, thanks to the price of silver, that's now worth more than $8.
Yeah, but how many of those are still in circulation?
I didn't. That would have been a good question. I did not look that up. I used to have a bunch of old coins, but I think one day I got just said I'm just tired of dragging these around. I just need to go take them somewhere else.
Unless you're a numismatist, it's unlikely I have like this gigantic piggy bank.
You still have it?
Somewhere. I don't know where.
Oh,
but it's full of change.
No, I clean mine out every quarter. I take it down to, what is it, Coin Stop or whatever the people are, and give them their 7% and get the money.
Because it's hardly
otherwise
it's
it
hardly
wastes.
worth
It's just
carrying.
Yeah. Nah, I don't.
As a matter of fact, now I give it to my wife because she's one of those people who will, in line, she'll like count out the dollars and then count out the exact change.
Really?
Yeah. But I hate it. And but I guess, what's it worth? What are quarters worth now? It's 1964.
I told you 1964 before, $8.
$8 for a quarter?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's real money.
I've got to find out how many are still in circulation.
Let's see. Also, but only because the price of silver. So if you've got old
90% silver if they were struck before 64.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But that's when Johnson in 65 decided to get rid of, coins that actually had silver in them.
The rough estimate is that you have a 0.03% chance of finding a 1964 silver quarter in circulation.
0.03, so pretty small.
So really, why bother? You're not going to find one. And even if you do find one, it's only $8. It's not going to change your life.
It's a lot of money, though, for a quarter.
If it was worth $800, I would go out looking. See, I know I got a price.
80? Where are you on 80?
No, I wouldn't.
You're not going to bend over
actively.
Okay, if you're walking by on a street and you see, what level of money do you have to? How much does it have to be for you to bend over and pick it up?
Bigger than a quarter.
Any coin? Any coin?
No, not any coin.
$50?
Yeah, $50.
You'll stop for 50 cents.
I might skip a quarter. I might if I'm in a hurry.
But otherwise, no dice. Dollar bill, you would stop, right?
Dollar bill, I would stop because, I don't want it blowing through the air and polluting.
Oh, I see. It's a polluting.
It's polluting. It's not the money.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, but this is just I'm trying to be helpful here in the holiday season when people have a tendency to spend. I'm trying to save here, right? To make you money. So you just have to go find those quarters prior to 1964.
Somehow it seems like I can think of a lot of things that are more productive, but I could be wrong.
Find them. What are they? Tell me.
Job.
You already have that.
Yeah.
I have a garage full of stuff that my wife, God bless her, because I love her,
right.
She has promised to sell for a long time.
That stuff is worth more than the quarter.
I know, but I don't push. I'm like, yeah, okay.
In old technology that still has a little bit of a value, and old microphones, because I bought way too many microphones.
Because you've told me to buy a new one every year.
I probably have several $1,000s, which is a lot more than 8. And I know exactly where those things are, but I'd have to actually sell them. And that is where I need.
But today's world, it's pretty. Doesn't FaceTime have this whole thing about you can put stuff up there and people buy it? FaceTime. Pardon me.
No, Facebook. But the problem is
technology.
The problem is you got to pack it and ship it and schlep it down to the UPS store.
Yeah, okay. I think you should do it where you.
You think I'm going to get any money in my community for a good mic? No. Who's using a good mic?
Well, tell them that you used it.
Oh, yes, this is the official Don McDonald. I spit on this mic. It's got my DNA on it. No, I shouldn't tell them that. That's dangerous. But anyway,
you may be arrested later in the year
worthwhile.
When they peel that off. I think it's fun. It's just another one. But you're right. Go through your garage first. Spend the time on that. Find legitimate things. Yeah.
Or go to work or whatever. 855-935-TALK is our telephone number. Do we still have 100% of our lines open? Oh,
we do.
We do.
Okay. Call.
Tom and Don are talking real money. Your guides to a really great financial future. Tom and Don are talking real money.
Oh, by the way, for those of you who are playing along at home, it is now 2-2. Bear Creek has come all the way back to tie up the third place game.
What?
2-2 with 6 minutes left.
What?
Yeah, they were down 2-0.
No wonder you were enraptured with whatever you see on the screen there.
Distracted, yeah, I know. So there you go. Bang.
All right, how much time's left?
5 minutes and 16 seconds. Plus, I figure there's been several injuries, so I'll say 3 or 4 minutes of added time. So probably 9 minutes added time. So there you go.
9 minutes. So you'll get the final score before the hour's out then.
Well, no, now if they go to kicks.
Live sports.
I think they go right to kicks, too, if they
Live
don't have a
sports
winner.
on Talking Real Money. We don't just talk money. We talk money and sports. Can you bet on high school soccer?
No, thankfully. But you could do a prop bet on whether or not my daughter's going to score the winning goal. So, not kidding.
What are the odds?
Can't do that either. I just threw. I shouldn't have even said that because my wife's probably listening going, don't be mean to your daughter, who I love deeply. But
you do love her deeply.
Yeah.
Until she goes off to college, and then you're going to forget all
Don't even bring that up today. This is bad enough. So
I'm sorry. She's going to college.
Okay.
All right. 855-935-TALK is our phone number. Give us a call. If you want the latest scores, we'll keep you updated. Let's go to Woodinville, Washington now. John, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, when I turned on the radio, I just caught the tail end of you talking about an 8% interest rate, which is the highest, but I don't know what it was for or who was offering it.
Oh, you're not going to like the answer.
It's not good.
No, it's the U.S. government that's offering it, and it's only for people waiting to take Social Security. It goes up by 8% per year.
Oh, you're right. I didn't like the answer.
Yeah,
no, it's not. It's great, but you got to wait, and a lot of people don't want to do. It's still less than 15% of people that wait till age 70 to take it.
Now, if you took your money and then put it into 2 separate 4% yielding high yield savings accounts, wouldn't that be 8?
No, that would not.
Oh, it's bad math.
How old are you, sir? How old are you, John?
75.
Oh, so you're already taking Social Security, so that does not apply. So,
yeah.
And that's another point, by the way. Never wait till after 70 because it doesn't go up and you just get your money at 70. So I did run into somebody the other day and said, hey, I'm going to keep waiting.
Looks like we disappointed our second caller of the day.
I really feel bad. It's the holiday season. It's all about disappointment, right? So here you go. You're getting warmed up. So
you guys are doing great. Thank you.
Thanks for the call. We appreciate it. Now we're going to get yelled at by Paul in Georgia. Paul, you want to yell at us?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I would never yell at you guys.
Okay, thank you.
We'll take it.
Well, I don't know. It said you had a comment about change, and I thought, oh, maybe he likes change.
Change is hard. I agree.
It's
very difficult.
Well, actually, when Don first commented he doesn't like change, I was thinking I don't like change either. We just, particularly being a guy, we don't like change underwear. We ought to keep it forever. But
okay, now you're alone on that one, but I'll let you say it because it's kind of fun. But still, no.
I'm actually buying myself new underwear for Christmas. So go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But the thing about change, the monetary change that I always find interesting is you can kind of, when you talk to different people and you talk about how much a Coca-Cola was when they were a kid. For me, it was 25 cents. You can kind of see where the levels of, I know some older people, it's probably 5 or 10 cents, but now they're like, I don't drink them anymore, but I think they're like $1 or $2, to buy one.
Well, it depends on where you buy it. If you buy it at a sporting event, it'll be 8.
Yeah, you buy it at Costco, who knows, right?
Yeah.
You may be less. I don't know.
Yeah, that's called inflation. That's why I think we should just get rid of all coins. Everything should just be in dollars. Much easier. Or have dollar coins, just little ones, like the British pound.
Well, that would make sense too.
Okay, but you got to be fair. Any we're going through cashless society eventually. I think there's going to be very little cash. It's coming.
I hope it doesn't happen.
I
still like cash. It just it feels that's the one thing I agree with Mr. Ramsey on. When it leaves your fingers, it feels so differently. Even though when I spend a credit card for business or travel, it doesn't change how I do those things. But for little things, it just seems to, I don't know, from day to day living, cash seems to work for me.
Well, get the number. I mean, here's the fact. In the United States in 2022, only 18% of all payments made in the United States were with cash.
Less than 1 out of 5.
Yeah. And they're estimating that it's down to 12%.
Yeah, sounds right.
Which means it's over.
Yeah, you're right. And people our age, I'm a little bit younger than y'all, but people of our older, I guess, whatever age, we just grew up with it. But I see that the younger people I deal with in business, like for paying rent, they don't have checking accounts.
No, they don't even know how to write a check.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
I don't think my kids know how to write a check. No. Mm-mm.
And they'll never have to do it. They just won't have to do it. The world has changed. I Venmo or Zelle or Apple Pay or whatever it is. I haven't written a check to anybody in probably 5 years. And I'm an old guy.
Wow.
So it's changing.
Yeah.
Trying to decide if I'll have to write. No, I wouldn't even have to write them for my Roth backdoor contributions in January. I think I did last year, but I think now I can
do
just
a transfer.
Move
you just
the money
do a bank
over,
transfer.
Yeah.
Well, Paul,
exactly.
Thanks for your comments. We appreciate you being there.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
we really
if
do.
I don't talk to you between now and then, have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too, sir.
Thank you much. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Remember, can't spell turkey without Tom. So,
and you can't have a male turkey without Tom.
Okay. I don't want to be mailed anywhere, so I'd prefer to stay right here.
It's so funny. We're watching. My wife's making me watch Bewitched from 1965. And
how many episodes are there?
About 1,000. And in the last one, Darren wanted to look somebody up, and I'm going, how's he going to look him up? There's no internet.
What are you going to do?
Tom and Don are talking real money.
Do you suffer from financial flinch reflex? Hi, I'm Don McDonald, and financial flinch reflex, or FFR, is a widespread condition triggered by watching too much financial news and not having a solid retirement plan. Common symptoms include doom scrolling, yelling at your portfolio, and considering gold bars, crypto, or your brother-in-law's startup. Markets don't cause panic. Not having a plan for them does. The best treatment? A real financial plan. One that's based on your life, not the latest headlines. And yes, we're talking to you, future retiree. Start your financial calming regimen today with a free, no-pressure meeting with an Appella advisor at TalkingRealMoney.com or call 800-386-3004. That's TalkingRealMoney.com, because a plan is the antidote to panic. Side effects of planning may include peace of mind, smarter investing, and fewer late-night CNBC binges. Please plan responsibly. Appella is an SEC-registered investment advisor. See AppellaWealth.com or the firm's Form ADV for more details.
For your real life and real future, Tom and Don are talking real money.
For those who are wondering how that turned out for Darren is married to Samantha, who's the witch in Bewitched, the old 60s show.
Yeah.
He said, I got to look somebody up. I got to check them out. I want to check them out. And I'm thinking, how's he going to do
Google?
That? There's no computer.
There's nowhere to go.
There's not even a cell phone. So he walks over to the counter and he picks up the rotary dial telephone.
Yeah.
And he calls somebody. And he said, I need you to check out this guy for me. And the woman on the other end of the line finds the information. And I'm thinking, where did she get it?
Yeah.
What do they have, file cabinets sitting there with all the information? Where did we get information in the 60s?
I'm trying to even think how you could check somebody out. I don't know.
I go to the library and look them up in the card catalog, or
I really don't. I mean, phone book obviously is, and there was such a thing as a phone book.
Oh, look, Dave is in the phone book.
Yeah,
didn't tell me anything about
finally
it.
made it. Yeah,
he pulled a credit report on him, so I guess maybe he called the credit bureau. But then they would have had to go to the paper files.
Yeah, they would have had to dig something out. Think all that through, and that was 60 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. So
it was pretty long.
Oh, okay, it was a long time ago.
Technologically, it was
a while. To me, it wasn't.
Let me ask you a question.
No, please.
If you were married to a woman who could twitch her nose and give you anything you wanted, anytime you wanted it, would you say, Don't be magical. Just be a normal human being. Would you do that?
No way. No. Of course not.
That's why this show's so unbelievable.
Clear the skies here until, whenever. By clouds.
It'd be sunny. It'd be sunny in Duval.
Seattle.
Only in Duval.
Only Duval.
There'd be this little tiny beam of sunlight over the.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Over the Koch compound there in Duval.
The rest of it, sorry,
you're all out of luck. That's what I'd wish for you. So you'd wish for sun.
I think so. I have everything else. I'm grateful, by the way, for all that you listen and all that I have in my life. And I know it's Thanksgiving, so we should be. And I truly am.
Well, we'll be doing
blessed.
a Thanksgiving weekend live show.
We will. Let's hope it's better than this show.
Apparently to 0 callers.
I guess so. So stock up your questions now for next Saturday. Eat the turkey, stock the questions.
Just doing the podcast is starting to look a whole lot more attractive.
Yeah. No commento.
Really? Okay.
No,
anyway,
none.
Thank you all for
appreciate you
listening. I'm sure somebody listened because I know you do because I see the podcast numbers and I also see the ratings on the show and the audience numbers. So I know somebody's
We've answered
listening.
every question.
We've literally answered every question known to mankind. Yeah. But if you think you have one that we haven't answered yet, well, here's a way to ask them without calling us and, of course, embarrassing yourself when we make fun of you. Just go to talkingrealmoney.com and click on that button that says Contact Us, and then contact us with your question. Easy. You type it, or if you're of a mind, you can speak it into your microphone.
Love to hear from you.
We would love to hear from you. And there's other stuff they could do there, too. I'm going to distract you. Do we have a score?
It's we're headed to overtime 2-2. Okay, 2 5-minute overtimes, and if there's no winner, then it's not golden goal. We go to kicks.
Okay, so 2 5-minute overtime periods, which means we're going to be way after the show goes off the air.
I'm sorry, you won't know the result. I will share it with our audience next week because there'll be people waiting.
Saturday. Okay, we'll let you know. So. We'll let you know. So go to talkingrealmoney.com, send us a message, or click on Meet an Advisor. It's really easy.
The opinions and views expressed on this podcast were current on the date recorded. Opinions, estimates, forecasts, and statements of financial market trends that are based on current market conditions constitute our judgment and are subject to change without notice, including any forward-looking estimates or statements which are based on certain expectations and assumptions.
Although information and opinions given have been obtained from or based on sources believed to be reliable, no warranty or representation is made as to their correctness, completeness, or accuracy.
Information presented on the podcast is not personalized investment advice from Appella Wealth. The views and strategies described may not be suitable for everyone. This podcast does not identify all the risks, direct or indirect, or other considerations which might be material to you when entering any financial transaction. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and profitable results cannot be guaranteed. We hope you realize that the information provided on Talking Real Money is for informational, educational, and hopefully enjoyable purposes only. The podcast is not trying to get you to buy or sell any financial products or securities. Instead, the program is provided as a public service by Appella Wealth, a fee-only registered investment advisor.
Please see Appella Wealth's ADV Part 2A on our website for information regarding Appella's fees and services.
Appella Capital, LLC, DBA Appella Wealth, is an investment advisory firm registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The firm only transacts business in the states where it is properly registered or excluded or exempt from registration requirements. Registration with the SEC or any state securities authority does not imply a certain level of skill or training. Appella does not provide tax or legal advice, and nothing either stated or implied here should be inferred as providing such advice. Thanks for listening, and please visit TalkingRealMoney.com for more information and important disclosure related to performance of any specific index or fund quoted in this podcast. I think I need a nap.